We have a very distinguished guest with us, the Honorable Governor William Drinkwater, better known as Dan Dailey.
William
Dan,
R. Drinkwater.
William R. Drinkwater.
I don't know what the R stands for.
How do you feel being the governor?
Well, I have the happiest job as a governor because, you see, if we don't like something, we just write a new line. The other governors can't do that.
How's Julie Summers? She's a doll.
She is a doll, yes. I'm very fond of Julie. She's a lovely girl and probably the most honest girl I've met in a long time.
You're in your second season.
Yes, we're starting our second season.
You're on Tuesday night. You know what I always, though, look for? Sometimes I think maybe you'll kind of go into a song and dance.
No, I do that if the camera breaks down
Do you?
to entertain the people over there.
That's what you really wanted to be when you were a youngster, wasn't it? Always a dancer.
I never really knew, actually. I was too young to make up my mind when I started. My mother wanted me to be.
Did she really?
Yeah, so I was.
But you're tall now. You're how tall?
6'4".
But this is tall for a dancer, isn't it?
I guess I'm the tallest one around, yeah. I never was the best, but I was the tallest.
Oh, I thought you were good. No, but really, when you started in movies, you didn't start as a song and dance man, did you?
No, I started at Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, and the first part I played was the head of the Nazi stormtroopers in the Mortal Storm, which I killed everybody, you know. But the musicals were at the end of a cycle then, and they just weren't making any, and didn't start making any more until the war. As you remember, in World War II, they started making them again.
Oh, Betty Grable.
So when I got out of the Army,
Yeah.
they were ready for me, so I moved in with Betty Grable.
Mother Wore Tights. That was a
yeah.
great show.
So we had a few of them.
And you were a serious rancher for quite a while, weren't you?
Well, rancher, yes. I used to have horses, you know. I never raised cattle. We had a few cattle, but we weren't terribly serious about making money out of it. It was really a hobby. I was the master of the foxhounds, the West Hills Hunt, and so I had the kennels there with all the hounds, and I had horses that we could hunt, and I had a string of show horses, hunters and jumpers.
Now, do you jump yourself?
Well, yeah. Well, sometimes.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
huh?
Sometimes, you know, the horse negotiates without me, but occasionally we go together.
You live in Malibu now.
Malibu at the beach.
Oh, that must be beautiful.
It has one great advantage. You see, nobody can build in front of you.
No, I love the roar of the...
Yeah, I like to wake up in the morning
and hear the
see
water.
the waves coming at me.
So peaceful. Now, what is your schedule? What time do you have to get up in the morning?
Oh, around 10. But I get up earlier than that.
Oh, really?
I get up early because I like to get up early, and I do most of my work as far as kind of looking at the script and deciding what to do with it. Or if I'm directing, then I work on it, figuring out what the other people are going to do with it. But I don't really go to work. Well, on Monday we go to work at 1. We finish at 2. Hard day.
No, I was thinking that you had to get up maybe 5 o'clock in the morning. And...
No, those are the people who do the one-camera show, you know, like a movie. But ours is done like a play on Friday nights. We only shoot it once. We start at 7:30, and we shoot it, and that's it.
What about memorizing your lines?
One doesn't memorize lines. One learns lines.
You learn your lines. Then what happens if you do?
Because if you memorize lines, it's like the dog saw the cat. The cat came here. I see Fido. He has spots. You know, that isn't what you do. You actually learn ideas, and then the lines kind of generate themselves. But it's very simple. We have all week to learn them. You know, we can hack away, and we don't try and trap them too hard because the writers and the producer never really give us a finished script until Thursday morning. That's when they finish it, really, because we run through it for them on Wednesday afternoon. They call it a run-through. We call it a struggle-through. And then they see where it's long, where it's short in comedy, and so then they'll rearrange it the next morning, and then we really hack at it Thursday and Friday.
Well, Governor, it was wonderful to talk to you. You know, Roy Whittaker was saying that you look like our governor,
That's what he told me.
Jim Rhodes.
Yeah.
So we'll be looking
Rhodes.
forward to the governor and JJ and Dan Dailey.